So we have brilliant sunshine and dry courses. You know where I'm going on this. Golf courses, though, while dry, are closed. Mr. Ford said, it's not so much the golfing. He says, I know those guys get together and have a few pops afterwards, and that's the problem when they get together. Well, people are getting together in their backyards in any event. Brian Lilley writes for The Sun, Postmedia. He joins me right now because I understand that you've got a, 3 handicap or something?
I'm a bad golfer. Last time I golfed was in Florida just before COVID really hit here, and it probably should be the last time. But look.
What's going on these golf courses? Just like tennis courts. People are jumping over the fences to get into them playing tennis, and the authorities are still saying, well, we can't do this.
When I walk my dog up at Ramsden Park just by Rosedale, everyone's out playing tennis. Everyone's out playing basketball.
All illegal.
All illegal. Nobody's doing that with golf. But look, here's my problem with golf, Stephen, is that I've been asking for evidence to show why restaurants should be closed. I've been asking for evidence to show why nail salons should be closed. Nobody else in the media was asking for that. They're all just, close us more, lock us down more. You take away their tea time, and everyone loses their collectivist little mind and wants the golf courses open. You know, where were you when the restaurants were shut down on a moment's notice?
Well, they were under snow.
Well, not last summer, not last fall. Look, I'd like everything to be wide open. But here's the thing, and people are saying, well, there's no evidence. Okay, well, there's no evidence for restaurants to be shut down the way that they have been either, other than if people travel. And here's the other thing that bugs me. The science table and the doctors trying to have it both ways. They're saying, we need to have a stay-at-home order, and you shouldn't leave your house, and we need to crack down on mobility data, but golf should be open. Well, not many of us live on a golf course.
But Brian Lilley, the law and order and the authority of governments are gone, because I certainly know around Ontario, we are shut down. We've been shut down for weeks and weeks, if not months. We're going to be shut down until June. No one is paying attention except for the law-abiding restaurants who can't open up. But everybody's out in the streets. As you said, everybody's jumping over the nets to play tennis. What does that mean about government? I mean, this government is kaput.
There was a giant march on the weekend calling for an end to the lockdowns. There was a giant march in Toronto in favor of Palestine on the weekend.
Yeah.
None of these things were shut down. So the enforcement has been horrible. I think it is over. I think that you're going to see the Ford government change their mind shortly on this. But for all those people saying golf should be open, if you weren't sticking up for the small businesses before, I have no time for you. My view is I'm looking after the small businesses, Stephen, whether it's a golf course or a restaurant or a nail salon.
I hear you, but you know what? You're not going to have the Toronto Sun now for sale at too many golf courses. They're going to hear you and you'll be gone. Brian Lilley, always a pleasure, always to the point. Thanks very much. 3 minutes. Get out there on drive. Our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, recently stood up in the House of Commons and prefaced his remarks by saying, and we will only work from the facts, quote, unquote, and then proceeded to lie by saying Britain was in a horrible, horrible third wave, trying to show, in fact, that Canada was not the worst in the world. Britain, though, had vaccines. Canada did not. And this was not reported in the mainstream Canadian media, the media paid for by Justin Trudeau. All of which, I'm telling you, is that it's important to have this 3-minute interview. Please subscribe, ask your friends to subscribe, and press that PayPal thing so we can continue on to bring you the news you otherwise might not know.